Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. An animal shelter in Dunn County is at max capacity, according to a Facebook post. The Dunn County Humane Society does not have any more room for dogs or cats, and they urgently need foster homes. If you're interested in fostering or adopting a pet from the shelter, we'll have a link posted on our website for you and social platforms. Winona's Kashubian Cultural Institute and Polish Museum is unveiling a new exhibit. The Kashubians are an indigenous ethnic group native to north-central Poland, and Winona is known as the Kashubian capital of America due to the large number of Polish immigrants settling in the city in 1859. The new exhibit is the first international showcase of Kashubian culture in partnership with the Kashubian Museum in Poland. It features cultural artifacts and pictures from immigrants, insights into their religious societies, and much more.
All right, we had some cooler air coming down from Canada, In fact, it's lowering some temperatures up to the north. We're still holding on to 60s there. We do have afternoon showers, about 30% chance that'll carry over into the evening hours. So expect that in the late afternoon, getting into the evening hours and possibly edging out just before we get into the midnight. Your current temperatures, you can see 64 in Ladysmith, and in Winona 72, here 75, Eau Claire 70 degrees, and 75 down in Prairie du Chien. It's what's going to happen up in areas by Eau Claire. You're going to load up the clouds. You have a few clouds on the way with partly cloudy skies finishing out the afternoon for you. And eventually going into the evening, you'll find the same. La Crosse looking at some showers coming in at 2 o'clock and then continuing on into your evening commute. Another break and then back at it again to finish out the middle portion of your evening and dinner time, and of course beyond that. River levels, everything's looking great right about now. McGregor is going to fall below 13 feet tomorrow, and that means you're just below the action stage. You're all along with everybody else. High temperatures expected. Well, we're looking at 70s widespread today to the low 80s. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Stay dry and stay safe. Back to you.
All right, thank you. The director of the Secret Service is stepping down after the security failure that allowed an assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump. Kimberly Cheadle appeared before a congressional committee yesterday where she took responsibility for what she called the most significant operational failure in decades. But lawmakers on both sides of the aisle asked her to step down and were infuriated by her lack of answer.
Can you answer why the Secret Service didn't place a single agent on the roof?
We are still looking into the advanced process and the decisions.
I believe, Director Cheadle, that you should resign.
Cheadle worked for the Secret Service for nearly 30 years. In her email to staff, she said it was with a heavy heart that I have made the difficult decision to step down. In a statement, President Biden wished her the best and said he would appoint a new director soon. CBS News estimates Vice President Kamala Harris has the support she needs to officially become the Democratic presidential nominee next month, with at least 27 states now pledging their delegates. Natalie Brand has the latest for us from the White House.
Vice President Kamala Harris hits the campaign trail Tuesday to visit the battleground state of Wisconsin for the first time as a 2024 presidential candidate. With more than half the states now pledging their delegates, CBS News estimates the vice president has the support she needs to officially become the Democratic presidential nominee next month. This Massachusetts delegate sees Harris appealing to younger voters.
I believe that Kamala is the best way forward for our generation.
On Monday, Harris told campaign staffers she'll rely on her experience as a prosecutor to go up against former President Donald Trump.
I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women. Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
The Trump-Vance campaign wasted no time stepping up its attacks.
The border crisis is a Kamala Harris crisis. Harris is actually even more extreme than Biden, even though that's hard to believe.
As Vice President Harris continues to court Democratic support ahead of the convention next month, the big question ahead, who will be her running mate?
She needs to choose someone that she's prepared to govern with, campaign with.
Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro sidestepped questions it might be him, and Maryland Governor Wes Moore told CBS News he's not interested in a new job.
I would do anything to make sure that the vice president becomes the next president of the United States, but I'm not going anywhere.
The Harris campaign says it's raised over $100 million since she announced she would seek the nomination. More than half are first-time donations. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
In his first remarks since dropping out, President Biden called into campaign staffers to thank them and urge them to embrace Harris. In a social media post, President Biden said he will address the nation tomorrow night from the Oval Office to discuss his decision to step aside. Up next, Consumer Reports put paint to the test. Which brands shine and which fade away? Find out when we come back.
Are you in need of a new driveway or parking lot? Call North Central Paving for all your asphalt needs. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving today.
After an accident, you have an important opportunity to go after all the money you may be entitled to.
When it comes to motorcycle representation for accidents, only one firm comes to mind, Hupy and Abraham.
They're very well known for handling motorcycle cases. We knew that we could trust them. They got me way more than I thought I would get.
Bikers choose Hupy and Abraham because of the reputation of getting the best results of any other law firm.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
It really ruined everything. I should have done something sooner.
Everybody hopes that this won't be a big problem. Unfortunately, basement water, it always gets worse. Don't worry, we got this.
Great. Well, let's stop it from getting in.
The effects of water can be surprising, but you can. Put water back in its place with a free inspection from Innovative Basement Authority. For a limited time, get $500 off any repairs when you call or go online today.
Your home, a place of comfort and safety, could be trying to tell you something. Interior cracks, sloping floors, hard to open doors and windows are all signals of foundation failure that you can't ignore. At American Waterworks, we use modern techniques and warranted solutions to restore your peace of mind in your home. After all, your home's foundation issues won't get better with time, but it will with our proven solutions. Choose confidence, choose reliability, choose American Waterworks.
The pain level was over 10. There's days where I just sat and cried and asked the good Lord to take me. And my doctor recommended that I go to Good Feet and try the arch supports. And I took about 3-4 steps, turned around and went and sat back down and started to cry. It was the first time that I had no pain. I'm not an actor. I want people to know my testimony. I want them to know what arch supports can do from Good Feet.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Is your gravel or dirt driveway migrating into your yard? Then it's time to call North Central Paving. Specializing in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installations, North Central Paving can handle all your asphalt needs. Call 608-781-4423 today to get your free estimate.
Welcome back. If your summer projects involve a fresh coat of paint in or around your house, the expert testers at Consumer Reports have you covered, pun intended. They've brushed and rolled on dozens of gallons from the top brands, revealing which ones give you the most bang for your buck and brush.
If you've painted anything, you know the prep work is often the hardest and most annoying part. The same can be said for Consumer Reports paint testing.
The amount of prep work that goes into it is a lot. We actually have to prep all the paint boards. We have to cut them to size, and then we have to mark them off.
When the samples are finally ready, testers run the exterior paint through a mildew resistance test. And of course, a weathering test to see how well paints stand up to the elements after years of exposure. These samples are left on CR's roof for 3 years, which simulates 9 years on a home. They're tilted south to amplify the sun's effects, and every year inspected for cracking, dirt collecting, and fading. If you're planning an outdoor paint project, CR recommends Behr's Ultra Exterior, or this Clark & Kensington's exterior paint. For staining, this top-rated Behr resists fading, cracking, dirt, and mildew. Plus, it holds up even after 3 years in CR's weathering tests. For interior paints, testers look at how well each one can cover and resist oil and water-based stains. And as any DIY painter knows, covering a darker color can be very difficult. So these tests show how easy or hard that is on any given paint.
Once it dries, we compare how well it hides the black to the white.
Pro tip for paints and stains, don't shop by brand name alone.
I would say that's not a good idea because the same brand can have different formulas and they can vary per test on how well they do.
If you're looking to freshen up a room inside your home, this Behr Marquee, available at Home Depot, provides excellent coverage and stain resistance. The same goes for this HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams, available at Lowe's. Now, all you have to do is pick a color. This is Teresa Hope.
If you're tackling a bigger job that involves more than 3 gallons of paint, CR says you may want to consider a paint sprayer. A handheld sprayer can also come in handy for projects with hard-to-reach angles and nooks and crannies like on furniture or staircases. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
The 50th anniversary mattress sale is going on now at Home Sleep Express. Get 10% off sale prices and pay no interest for 1 year on Luxuria and Thomas Cole Sleep when you spend $9.99 or more, plus free white glove delivery during the 50th anniversary mattress sale at Home Sleep Express.
Tell me about the day that you first found out about Nolan's birth defect.
Everything was normal up until my 20-week ultrasound. I learned my baby would not survive. I did not have the choice to do what was right for me and my family. To think that there's a possibility of a national abortion ban scares me to death.
Derek Van Orden and his extreme positions around reproductive freedoms are why I'm running for Congress. I'm Rebecca Cook and I approve this message.
Improving your home, improving your life with new windows. If you are tired of old windows that don't open or close properly, that are drafty and cold, that are rotting and falling apart, your life can be better. Enjoy comfort, convenience, and peace of mind with new windows. Feel good when your home looks great inside and out. Call or visit the board store for a prompt free estimate. Get more for less today and every day. The Board Store, 524 Copeland, La Crosse.
Get Progressive Rug savings right now at all Homeworld rugs. The more you buy, the more you save on your total rug purchase of $199 or more. Get up to $500 off sale prices. Every style is on sale now at up to 50% off regular prices. The Progressive Rug Sale, now at Homeworld Rugs.
It's a program making a big difference in the lives of those coping with losing a limb, as well as those providing assistance. Thursday at 6, we'll get you in touch with the innovative LEAP program at UWL and how it's increasing both quality of life and care for amputees.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it and being there when needed, all day, every day. We work hard for this trust because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
A new survey shows climate change is impacting Americans' mental health. It's been a summer filled with extreme heat, storms, and wildfires, all events that have been increasing in recent years. And more than half of adults say climate change is impacting their mental health. That's up from 48% in 2022, according to the American Psychiatric Association.
Individuals are worried about climate change, and that's what we think most about in terms of how it affects mental health. But it also affects it in a number of other ways. We know that there are direct impacts of heat on the brain. We see that the rate of suicides and violent crimes go up during heat waves.
The survey also shows more than half of Americans are anxious about the way the government is dealing with climate change. Younger people and Black and Hispanic people are more likely to cite the effects of climate change on their mental health, the study also found. And boys are more likely to develop type 1 diabetes than girls. That, according to a new study published in the UK, which found that up until age 10, the risk is the same, but it markedly decreases for girls at that point. The study's authors say the link between autoantibody development and type 1 diabetes should be looked at. Autoantibodies are immune proteins that attack a person's own tissues or organs during the study, and autoantibodies were discovered to be more common in boys. A tracker tool developed by Mass General Brigham to help predict risk of dementia and stroke found it can also predict late-life depression. The tool, known as the Brain Care Score, has been used to help patients determine how lifestyle changes could help minimize the risk of certain brain-related illnesses. The tool looks at both physical and social emotional factors. And an overwhelming demand for GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic, which were originally meant to treat diabetes but are now also used for weight loss, could contribute to drug shortages and worsen racial and ethnic disparities in drug access. That's according to a new study. The data showed that a majority of new users were non-Hispanic white women, and the demand for semaglutide-based treatments like Ozempic went from 33% of GLP-1 drugs in 2019 to 88% in 2023. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. As we take a live look outside now from CityCam 8, Art is in next with a look at our forecast.
Do you suffer from burning pain, coldness, numbness, tingling in your hands, legs, or feet, and worst of all, balance problems? Have you been told you have peripheral neuropathy? Stop what you are doing, because there is help in a healthy way. We see physicians across the country throw a drug cocktail approach at this condition, getting minimal, if any, relief, while neuropathy progresses toward being confined to walkers and wheelchairs due to amputations and disabilities. Drugs like gabapentin, Lyrica, Cymbalta, or opioids are designed to hide neuropathy but not fix it, and often come with dangerous side effects. Finally, there's a proven path to recovery that thousands of patients just like you have experienced. Our breakthrough, non-invasive neuropathy treatment is supported by FDA-cleared technologies based on published clinical evidence, creating a 99% satisfaction rating. More exciting, our patients enjoy our home therapy to conveniently accelerate healing. If you want your health freedom back, don't choose to suffer any longer. Call now. Spots are limited to the first 20 callers. Call today so we can help in a healthy way.
Hi, I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. If you haven't been in this year, consider this your invitation to stop by.
Adam Sandoval's Great American Convoy will be riding into Great River Thursday, July 25th from 3 to 5, raising money for the Wounded Warrior Project. Meet Adam Sandoval, donate to the Wounded Warriors, and ride with the convoy.
Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, I want to invite you to stop into Great River Harley-Davidson.
At Driven to Clean, our goal is fast, efficient cleaning of your trash bins and dumpsters. Our high-powered wash system and autonomous trucks kill almost 99% of all bin bacteria, using 200-degree pressurized water to blast away germs and residue. We come the day after trash or recycling pickup for residential services and pre-schedule for commercial. Once completed, you'll have the cleanest bins around. Check out our plans and pricing at driventoclean.com.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back here. Let's take a little view of what's happening over the last, several hours here. Take you back to about 5 o'clock in the morning and catch a peek at what we had. You can see the fog and low cloud activity in the river valleys out there in the distance. And as we continue on, you're seeing slowly but surely lift out. There's a nice look at the sunrise there getting up, and clouds started to come back again, and now we are getting a little bit into the rainfall within the next couple of hours. We'll probably find ourselves into the latter portion of the morning. I'll just call it mid-afternoon. We'll call it that. Afternoon chances, 30% chance. We'll carry that over into the evening hours, and then tonight, a 10% chance pops into the picture. Most of that will hover down to our south. Got an area of low pressure that's diving in on us, and of course, we'll see that hover all the way into the overnight hours and start to head down south towards Iowa. That being said, take a quick peek at what we've got going on for you. Temperatures in the 70s for most of everybody there, but look at Ladysmith. As I told you, that colder air came in from Canada. They've cooled down significantly, down to 64 degrees, 69 out in Mansfield, and over in Wausau, they're looking at 67 degrees there. All right. Take a look at the dew points. Dew points are pretty nice as well for everybody. Comfortable conditions out there. I was told a little earlier it was still felt a little bit humid for folks that came in a little bit later than I did this morning. So I had to take a peek for myself. And yeah, they were right. Okay, so Eau Claire, what you're looking at right now, cloudy skies getting into partly cloudy skies for the better part of the afternoon and into the early evening hours. La Crosse is holding on to rainfall potential, as I mentioned, into the mid-afternoon, going into the latter portion of the afternoon and into your early evening hours, starting your evening commute. Today, this evening, look for mild conditions and fairly warm conditions this afternoon and into the evening hours, but scattered showers and storm activity is going to be a part of your forecast, and that will happen again into the evening hours. Now, we're not looking at a gully washer, as I mentioned before. This is what you've got going on, and it's on its way. It's heading towards Mason City, or in Mason City right now, and heading towards Prairie du Chien. Some of that's going to break off and go into Winona and then spread over into portions of La Crosse here. And then once we get into the latter portion of the evening, this is what we've got going on. First, the 2 o'clock show, we're going to get right into that, and then eventually spreading down to La Crosse. And then once we get into the evening hours, around dinner time, you're looking at more of that heavier rainfall and showers and storms tracking southward out of the area. All right, so then you look to the north, they're clearing out gradually, so they should be done for the rainfall. A lot of shifting of all that low pressure system there, kind of shuffling all that cloud cover out of the area. We're also going to be seeing 60s widespread as you get into the evening, and then once you get into the overnight hours here, I should say in the morning now, Wednesday now, and in the afternoon, you're looking at clear conditions and all will be well and dry. We're not getting a lot of rainfall out of this like we expected yesterday, so bear that in mind. The rivers, I told you, are looking pretty good for everybody, despite the rainfall that we may have picked up or didn't pick up, believe it or not. As we go into it here, away we go with your 8-day forecast. Hazy skies. We had some storm activity coming in, some shower activity associated with that as well. And temperatures just below seasonal average, but we'll go even farther below seasonal average tomorrow with a whole lot of sunshine on the way, 79 degrees. How about Thursday, though? Looking at more of that sunshine, maybe a little fog also. Temperatures fall below seasonal average still, and then on Friday, we return to seasonal averages. We're in the mild. We start bumping up to above seasonal averages as high pressure builds in for the weekend. And that being said, well, temperatures are going to be up around 89 degrees, possibly up to 91 as we go into the beginning of next week with more storms on the way.
Those 90s are sneaking back. All right, Art, thank you. Coming up next, Snoop Dogg's Olympic surprise, the rap icon's unexpected role in Paris. We'll share more when we come back.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Suncast resin storage sheds are excellent for protecting outdoor lawn and garden equipment and are easy to assemble. Get this 8x10 tree mount storage shed for $1099.99 after rebate. Be prepared for the unexpected with Generac home standby generators. They automatically start within seconds of sensing a power loss. Save over $685 on this generator after rebate at Menards, America's #1 home improvement retailer for customer satisfaction.
Save big money at Menards.
The savings are sizzling with items under $3 all week long at Hy-Vee. That's right, under $3. Get fresh meat for the grill and the freshest produce around for under $3. Cool down with sweet treats the whole family will love for under $3. Pack your pantry and save on staples for under $3. Get these great deals and more all week long, only at Hy-Vee.
Are you ready for a red-hot summer? At King Furniture, our prices are... Get your choice of these quality Jackson sets for $11.99. Need something more custom? Check out these 5 England sets for just $14.98. Available in your choice of over 100 fabrics. And in your home in just 30 days. Need a new recliner for Dad? We have hundreds of recliners all on sale and in stock. Get into King Furniture while the prices are...
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
Welcome to the party. We all make this show together. You guys, this is our show. You just never know who you're going to meet here. Let's make everyone's day a little brighter.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8. You're watching News 8 now. Expect more.
In Paris, France, rapper Snoop Dogg is gearing up for his Summer Olympics debut. As torchbearer, the American favorite will carry the Olympic flame to its final stop in the town of Saint-Denis before reaching the Eiffel Tower. Snoop Dogg is also slated to report on the games as part of NBC's Olympic primetime coverage, surely bringing his own flavor to the mix. The opening ceremony of the games is set for Friday. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
Save money and sleep better during the PM Mismatch Mattress Sale. Twin starting at $159, full start at $249, and queen pillow tops as low as $399. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale today only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Luther High School is a powerhouse in culture and fulfilling the needs of each student. We recognize the future needs of all students, whether it's a four-year college, trades, or a trade school. Our on-site industrial arts program offers advanced welding, advanced woodworking programs, and our Industry 4.0 classes allow stackable credits at technical colleges throughout Wisconsin. Luther High School, Christ-centered, encouraging and preparing students for life. Schedule your tour today. Go to lutherhigh.org.
You can tell it's the dog days of Christmas. Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls puts a little snowman in your summer with the Dog Days of Christmas giveaway. Stuffing your stocking with a share of $20,000 cash. We're celebrating Christmas in the summertime with cash drawings on August 31st. Pick up a free drawing entry today. Earn bonus entries playing slots or table games. And on Saturday, August 31st, you could unwrap some cold cash. It's the Dog Days of Christmas at Ho-Chunk Gaming. See the Rewards Club for details. Must be 21 or over to play.
These were my great-grandpappy's glasses. And now they're yours, son.
Why can't I just get my own?
What? No, these have at least a few hundred years left in them.
I think the kid needs his own. Get 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day.
Yeah, I want my own.
Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
Save money and sleep better during the Mismatch Mattress Sale at PM Sleep Center. Choose from over 15 queen mattresses starting at $599 or less. Shop the Mismatch Mattress Sale only at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
You earn trust by making a commitment and sticking to it and being there when needed, all day, every day. We work hard for this trust because we, like you, expect more. We are News 8 Now.
All right, widespread 70s for you in Eau Claire with increasing clouds into the afternoon, then decreasing later on. In fact, we'll see pretty much for La Crosse. You've got rainfall on the way coming in the 2 o'clock hour or so. So look at that, about 1:30 all the way to the 6 o'clock hour, and then maybe again in the evening hours. You'll look at 82 degrees today for your high, 79 for tomorrow. A whole lot of sunshine on the way to finish out the work week.
All right, Art, thank you, and thank you for joining us.